Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly, and today we're going to do a quick review for a couple of floral fragrances that I purchased. This is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine and Prada Femme. I got the little guy, I wasn't sure, and it feels so good in the hand because it's kind of curved. I love it. So, well, since I have this one in my hand, let's start. So, quick reference to the notes. It's all from Fragrantica. So, magnolia, bergamot, carrot seeds. Oh, okay. Frangipani, tuberose, iris, ylang ylang, and spices in the heart. And in the base, vanilla, beeswax, and vetiver. People say, and I do always refer to what people say because you're going to read it and hear it. And so I want to kind of clarify certain things, at least from my perspective. Clean. When I hear the word clean, I'm thinking airy, fresh, bright, linen, white florals, transparency. I don't get that with this one. People also refer to mature or a soap, mature soap or something like that. And this is where I can say I see where that reference is coming from, because of it's in the opening especially, you have like a dense, gorgeous but dense yellow floral aspect with the beeswax. I wouldn't pay heavy attention to carrot seeds or spices necessarily. They're doing what they need to do, good for them. Okay, moving on. But it's, you know, it's about the florals. It's your magnolia, frangipani, tuberose, and ylang ylang. That's really iris maybe comes to play a little bit later when it does become also from the ylang ylang and the frangipani. It is a creamy yellow floral, and it is kind of more of a dense, but it is beautiful. I really like this. This is very, very feminine. You can go heavy-handed with it. I don't think it has a low performance at all on me. It lasts easy 6 hours, if not more, and I smell it. It's very feminine. I don't think there is an age limit to this, although because of like yellow florals, I don't like when people say mature because they always use it as a negative. But I see why they would say mature. Is probably something they smelled from their mom or an aunt. I personally love it because here I am, mature, sitting with this mature fragrance and loving it. It's okay, we're vintage. So I would definitely recommend this 30 up, easy, 27 up, but definitely 30 up. Easily would be gorgeous, beautiful. For me, it's not much. It could be tropical summer night because of the frangipani, and ylang ylang is beautiful. Springtime, honestly, if your winters are not crazy cold, which drives you to more kind of cozy scents. If you have winter that is kind of like mine and live in Arizona in the desert, we still have and sell this what would be like 20, 25 sometimes. So we can still walk around with like a t-shirt, maybe a jacket on top. That's about it. So yeah, I think this is beautiful. It's lovely. You get the beeswax, which I like that it's the beeswax and not honey necessarily. I'm not the biggest fan of honey. Obviously depends how it's done, but I'm not getting much vetiver or vanilla. It's more about those florals in the opening. They're very dominant. They're very yellow. They're very like thick, lush, and sweet. And towards the dry down, they really calm down. That's where your iris and the beeswax make it more smooth and creamy, and that's where it becomes that clean. But this is not when I'm thinking clean. That's what I think this is. And I purchased this honestly because one of my favorite fragrances, which is clean, by the way, is this guy. So this is Prada L'Homme Loup. So it's this one. And this one is clean. Okay, this one, I'm thinking clean, I'm thinking this. It's the only clean fragrance that just makes me go gaga and goo goo, and it's amazing. It's incredible. It's linens, but it's like zesty and it's sexy and it's iris and it's so good. But this, okay, so this is clean. This is yellow floral. So I don't know, maybe like a older French soap. So because it's a soap, therefore it's clean, and therefore people associate to something mature. I don't know, maybe that's the logic behind it all. But either way, that's regarding that scent. So regarding the Gucci Flora Jasmine, they have another one, the tuberose, could be in the pink bottle. It doesn't open on me as I would like it to. It's just better on a tester strip than on my skin. But this one, so I don't do well with white florals of this nature, like when they're green like this. Anything that resembles Gucci Bloom, I can't do it. Like, I see the beauty, but when I put it on me, it's just, it itches, it's screechy, it's sharp, it's uncomfortable. I want it off. We don't click, me and that scent. I'll hear it from somebody else and I will enjoy it, but no. But this, the way it's done here, it's so creamy, and that aspect that I don't like, it's really reduced and it's blended with other notes. It kind of veins through and punches through them, which makes it beautiful, makes it very tolerable for me, super feminine. It lasts a really good time, like an average 6-4 hours, depends how much you spray. But it's not a beast projection, which again makes it more tolerable for me. It's definitely a more like a fresh, delicate, feminine floral fragrance that is also going to be super beautiful and polite for the people around you. I wear this when we go somewhere, like with my kid and my husband. My husband does not like fragrances. He doesn't like them to be strong, overpowering. He knows my favorite ones that he's like, I don't know, you smell like a piece of wood or cognac or something burned, or a leather boots, or you know, or like pipe tobacco. That's what usually I smell like, or like a dude. But this is definitely more something that men will enjoy, or my husband will enjoy on me. But it also doesn't suffocate him, my kid, anyone in the restaurant, and I feel very pretty. I put it on with a dress. I'm a mom, you know, I kind of like fall into kind of that little category, put myself there, you know. I like dressing up and playing characters. So I have that kind of character in me as well. Very girly, very motherly, very nurturing, very pretty in dresses and flowers. So that's one of my fragrances kind of for that mood of mine. And other times, you know, jeans and everything is black and leather and boots and smell like oud and wood and cognac. It's kind of what I like. But sometimes, you know, you gotta lighten it up a little. But let's go over the notes real quick. So Italian mandarin, bergamot, and black pepper. I wouldn't pay attention to the black pepper at all. In the heart, you have jasmine and jasmine sambac, magnolia. I think that's another thing that really makes it beautiful. And Damascus rose. It's not rose heavy at all, but I do like rose when it's intertwined with other notes. In the base, benzoin sandalwood patchouli, which really surprised me about the base, because this is the kind of base that I associate with other types of fragrances, and I'm not getting that standard typical representation of this kind of base in this fragrance at all. So it's kind of like, I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. It really, like, I would ignore that. Don't expect it to be these notes. Don't expect anything from the black pepper, maybe some of the sparkly zestiness in the opening, but either way, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the Italian mandarin and the bergamot in the opening. Immediately, it's going to meet your jasmine sambac, okay? And then magnolia and the Damascus rose is going to kind of come through, embrace it all, make it more sweet. So you have your florals, you have your sweet notes, and it's just beautiful. I think the base, maybe the benzoin scent, will just makes it more creamy and more round and just sit really nice on the skin. I don't get any patchoulis or anything like that. So this is beautiful. I love it. Summer, spring. If you have, this would be a beautiful one to gift. I'm thinking like somebody really fair skin, or just somebody who's naturally really ultra femme, in a very delicate, you know, some women are kind of like fairy-like. They're very delicate. The way they talk, the way they move, the way they dress, they always have that smile. It's just kind of like that kind of nature, and they also use those kind of fragrances and scents, and you know, somebody like that, it'll be a great everyday fragrance to go to work, be around kids. It's just, you know, one of those. It's lovely. I love it. I finally found a jasmine that is a little bit green, kind of Gucci bloomish. Same with Danson, that I have like a 10 ml that I was like, oh, it's just Gucci bloom. Very expensive one, but it smells the same. But here it's that note that I wanted, but tolerable in the best way possible. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I think, yes, probably the benzoin and the sandalwood do play a part to make it like that. So I love it. It's so pretty as well. All right, so that's my review for those two fragrances. I do love florals and feminine. It's just hard for me to find ones that I think they're interesting, that I tolerate wearing them and smelling them through like a long period of time. Still looking for those perfect ones. Either way, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.